So I gotta get these gaskets out. They're totally stuck to the side. That one's whole. This one's whole too, guys, so that worked out great. Didn't even break the gaskets, man, and it was a stubborn son of a bitch. So, and here's the back of it. Just came out. Let me go get some grease. Look in here. You want to check these ports. Everything's open because I know I got all the gaskets out. So this is a 1-inch cleaning brush, guys. You saw how nasty that cartridge looked inside. I'll show you what it looks like when it's cleaned. Schmeg. So I'd say this cartridge puller passed the test with flying colors, guys. Just my feeling. Slow but steady. Alright, so let me put the new cartridge in. Guys, so I greased up the cartridge. Put the H and the C on there. Wow, that baby don't want to go in there, Jackson. Gaskets are pulling off. Wow, that thing is, that valve body may be damaged. Let me clean it up a little bit more, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of corrosion right there, man, into the mouth of this. So this is a rental property. It's probably been a rental property forever, meaning it's been neglected forever. So this is how you get into multiple things that need to be fixed. And this thing could have damaged. It honestly looks like somebody probably had to drill a cartridge out of this the last time, because it's kind of damaged in there, the valve body. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. feels like somebody drilled into this, man. Look at this. Can you guys see that pit right there? I think somebody had to drill this sucker out and hammer it. There's all kinds of hammer marks inside there. He should have had one of my pullers. That's all I can say. I'm gonna do my best to get this thing in. So, I'm gonna spray it with a little WD. Maybe that's gonna help me just a tad. Who knows? Maybe it's a bad thing, maybe it's a good thing. See these? They want to buckle out. Now I can't get it in. Somebody was really fighting with this sucker. Fucking A, man. I hate this. I got two people sitting downstairs waiting for me to get done. I need to get a file, man. I need to file the inside of this. Somebody boogered this thing up, man. Big time. So guys, I don't even know what plan I'm on anymore. In this house, on this tub. Just trying to smooth these gouges out. Somebody was definitely hammering on this thing with a screwdriver and a hammer or whatever the hell else they needed to get it out. They were probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. There's no access. I gotta get it out. Well, that feels a lot better, I can tell you that. There is like one gouge here. Dude, I think whoever did this guy, look at this, guys, I just found something else on this stupid thing. Whoever dug the last cartridge out actually drove a hole through the side of the valve body, and that's solder. He soldered the damn thing from leaking. You can see right there. I mean, this thing's just been boogered up, man. He was in here sweating, boy. He was having a bad fucking day when that happens. Wow. Let me continue just a little bit more. There's a little gouge there. That's smooth. That's smooth. Pretty much. They should have declared this patient dead long ago, guys. Alright, let me see if I can get this cartridge in now. Shit, man. Sometimes, man. I lost the gasket somehow. The gasket flew off. So I'm hoping this goes in this time, guys. I got it cleaned pretty damn good in there. Nope. gaskets up. Nope. I just don't want to go in without pushing the gaskets out. So I'm going to have to dry these off and try to, you know, get the lube out from behind them. This valve body's a mess, guys. Hang tight, I'm working on it. Go for it one more time, guys. I'm gonna hold my fingers over the ends of these so I can, maybe I'll even use a pair of channel locks. I mean a needle nose to hold those gaskets in. I think that's it. I think I got it in, boys. There we go. Son of a bitch, man. Where there's a motherfucking will, there's a way. Bloody fucking hell. That's good, because the goddamn thing needs to come back out. I got it upside down. Oh man, come on. Oh wow, I can't get it. Oh, it'd probably work better if I took the clip back out. Fucking dumbass. Johnny's into the fucking lack of food, fucking doldrum, daydreaming. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to do all of that. Son of a bitch. All of that, I put it in upside down. It's just a bear. I'm just glad I had my cartridge puller to pull the damn thing out, because it would have been a motherfucker, boy, otherwise. Okay, let me turn this off and get the water back on, which is around the back of the house in the other units. Lanai craziness. This is what you call fucking desperation mode, boys. Johnny's going into desperation mode. So what I'm going to try to do is, that thing's probably out of round a little bit. So what I'm going to do is try to like tap it. I may need to go get another hammer and just tap this thing in a tad where that O-ring is. And I could possibly get this thing to stop leaking. Let me go get a bigger hammer. Alright guys, so I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to see where it's leaking. And I'm going to just try to tap this. Leaking right there. So I'm just going to try to tap it right there. Stop it. Fuck, we need a new valve body here, man. Faux show. Faux show. Fuck you. Oh, God, some days you get into it nasty. And it is what it is, you know. Let me just see. What the fuck that O-ring is. Yeah. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but I'm gonna try to put the fucking squeezy on this thing. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time trying to make this guy work, I can tell you that. Oh, Jesus. Funny how that. Alright guys, so what I'm trying to do here is I want to inspect the O-ring on the nose of this new cartridge. Maybe it was damaged. Never had an issue like this. Every day is a fucking new challenge. Yeah, don't look bad. I will tell you, it's smaller than the one that was on the other cartridge. Need to get it off and see. Maybe I could put just a slightly bigger one on here, and it'll take care of it, because it's going to be a problem. Let me go see what I got for gaskets. I mean, this is the size of the one that was in there. This is obviously much skinnier. So let me see if I can put this one in and get the cartridge back on. Let me see if I can put this O-ring in on that valve, on that cartridge, and get it to work. We'll see. So I put a different gasket on that O-ring. It appears to be a little bit bigger. Let me see if that works. Alright guys, so you're seeing it as I see it. Let's see what happens. Hope up and work. The bigger O-ring worked. Oh no, oh be it. Fucking unbelievable. There was a substantial difference in the size of the O-ring on that cartridge, the new cartridge, from the old cartridge. I put the old cartridge O-ring on there and it worked. So let me put this back together and then get this tub waste done, and I'm getting out of here before I touch anything else. They just pulled that sucker right out, man. All the fucking way. This is the downside, but what the fuck, it only takes 30 seconds. I need that bad. So I was going to, I'm going to put a shower head on, but I'm afraid to touch that fucking nipple up there because of the way things have been going on this job. I'm afraid to touch anything now. Bam! Make you one, guys. Looks like a little caulking gun. Badass. Slip fit, easiest spout in the world. I don't know why you guys hate them too. They hate anything that's easy, apparently. I think they have, some issues with their job security or something. Scooby. So I gotta put a shower head on. I'm leaving that. Well, I'm gonna take it out. Might as well take it Very deep. Very unsatisfied with this job. In the slums, man. Comes back, no vision shit, too, boy. Guys, this is how I store mine. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. I gotta take all my stuff down and then get the Super V and undo this. Open this drain up here. Stuff down, get a towel, clean up, and do this drain. Alright guys, so first thing I want to check is this. Make sure there's not a lot of hair in it. Definitely want to open this when you're cabling. Some, that's not what's causing this tub to do back up. Look at this smush right out of there. I call it ass hair and soap skill. I'm kidding. Alright, so I'm gonna run the shower and see if this guy backs up with this strainer off. That's really the test. You know, are you standing in water when you take a shower? Oh God, help me. She's backed up again, guys. I'm gonna run the Super V through that. All right, guys, so I'm done on this job. I was here for 3 hours. The service call from hell. Rental properties are typically neglected. A lot of things are not up to snuff. You know, I could see that there was fresh caulking all the way around that tub, and he probably had some handyman go over there, and he just, you know, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. At least this handyman, because the tub spout needed to be caulked. The shower flange needed to be caulked, which I did. But all he did was run a big, ugly, nasty, like didn't even finish it with a sponge or a rag or whatever. Just a globs of DAP around the whole bottom of the tub. He was thinking it's probably a leak, but he doesn't realize there's a little lip on those tubs, a cast iron tub, that prevents water from leaking back down into the fucking wall. Anyways, it was I asked the woman at the end when I was done. I called the girl up. Her parents were here with me, waiting for me to get done. It just turned into a fucking nightmare, really, with the cartridge. I mean, I got it out fine, but then realized somebody had been beating on that son of a bitch, probably to get the last cartridge out. These are very old units. It's a posi temp. So at some point, somebody remodeled that bathroom. But that could have been 25, 30 years ago for all I know. All I know is the inside of that cartridge was totally fucking chewed up. And I swear it looks like somebody soldered on the outside of the valve body, because they may have gone through it. But so I put the new cartridge in, and I will tell you that it was I ran out of the original Moen cartridges, and I had some of those Moen you know, replacement cartridges. I bought some, and I don't use them, but I used it on that one. And the only difference that I could see was that O-ring in the front of the cartridge was substantially smaller and thinner than the O-ring on the original, the cartridge that I pulled out of the shower. So I took that back off of the old cartridge, and there was plenty of space to put it in the new one. And I guess, I don't know if the guy who chewed up that valve body with the hammer and chisel, trying to get the old cartridge out, he used a hammer and a chisel and not like an easy out or something. But I don't know if he had the same issue and decided, I'm going to put a bigger O-ring on this thing to stop it from dripping, because there is no access. It would be a big deal to get in there to replace that. And because there's a stud right there on the hot side, even the valve body that's in there has it did have stops on it, and one of them looked like it was partially closed and the pressure's kind of low. But I'm just not getting into that, man. It's been like that forever. It's a fucking nightmare. So even going in from the front, even though it's a single handle valve, I would have to, because of that stud being so close to the valve body, you would end up having to put a fucking boo-boo plate on there anyways, because there's just no way to put a new valve in there with a stud right there where you need to be doing your work. So it was a challenge. I was here for 3 hours. The people were very kind that was sitting downstairs, and they could hear me talking the whole time. And I went down and I said, hey, you know, I said, did you guys hear me talking? And they said, yeah. I said, well, you're like wondering what was going on? They said, well, you know, a little bit. And I said, oh, well, I was talking to my imaginary helper. It makes my job just a lot easier. And at that point, they both, like, all the blood in their faces drained, and I had them on the hook at that point, and I just kept going. You know, it really makes me feel good. And, you know, talking to my helper and my medication, you know, together just really makes me a happy plumber. And then I was like, I gotcha. I gotcha. I have a YouTube channel and I was recording the whole fucking time. Jackson, Johnny ain't no nutcase. I mean, I'm crazy, but not a fucking nut, you know? Anyways, we're gonna name this video The Service Call from Hell. Yeah. There was nothing fun about this. The meter, every time I wanted to turn the water off, I had to run down from the second floor, out the front door, run around to the back, through the fucking mud, over onto the neighbor's lanai, where there's a meter box above ground, all fucked up. And I had to turn the curb stop off because there's no main shut off for the house. And I did that like 3 or 4 times, man. It was just one of them jobs, guys. And he's going to have to pay me for it, Jackson. I did a lot. New spout, new overflow kit, Gerber, rotted the fucking drain, pulled out a bunch of hair. That right there is $125, man. And so we're good. I'm gonna get him pretty good for this. But he's a billionaire from New York, you know, buying up investment property down here, and he's gonna have to pay the man, Jackson. Let's get her done.